Alright, so before I start this, the new expansion is going to come out tomorrow. Witchwood's coming out tomorrow, and before I start the remainder of the card reveals, I just want to make sure that you have 2 open quests tomorrow, because we're going to get a Lenara quest, and we're going to get a normal quest. So, in order to get the most value out of tomorrow's expansion, I strongly suggest you have 2 slots open, because Lenara is going to have a spot open. That's what happened for my Ev. So as soon as you log in, you're going to get the Lenara and then a regular quest. So anyways. And I strongly recommend, if you play Hearthstone, I'm not saying like competitively, but if you play this game for fun, I strongly suggest that you get the pre-order expansion. I mean, it's a steal, you know, you pay $50, you save $20 in the process. You get a $70 value for $49.99, so I strongly recommend it. And you get a card back, so. Can't remember where I left off. Oh, yeah. With the Blazing Invocation. Ghostly Char. Oh, yeah, we saw that. Oh, yeah. It's the dragon. Oh, boy. Swamp Dragon Egg. 1 mana, 0/3 death route. Add a random dragon to your hand. Yeah, overall, it's a pretty decent card. This. Well, I guess you could use this maybe in some type of aggro decks. The main issue is, like, there are some dragons that do have insane value. Like, there's Deathwings, I guess there's a lot of dragons are rotating out, though. The main issue is, like, if you get a Dustbreaker, like, you really won't be able to trigger the Death Whale unless you're playing a dragon deck. But, like, this will probably be used in dragon decks. I mean, overall, it's a pretty insane card. You know, you have Inner Fires, it's a 1 mana 3/3. Pretty insane. You have Shadow Ascendant, Clerics. You have a lot of early game, and this is like another neat concept. Plus, it gives you a dragon, so. Overall, pretty decent card. I think it will be playable in Dragon Priest. It's also, like, it plays around board clear, so, you know, you play this, like, your opponent really can't play a board clear, and then they'll give you, like, a card for free, so. Oh, come on, now's not the time. This is probably going to be like a 20 or 30 minute video. Depending on... I still have like a lot of cards to go through. Okay. Well, I'm talking to one of my friends. There's like a league tournament going on and he wants me to play in. Okay, so this is a mage. 3 mana Cinderstorm. It's a rare spell. Deal 5 damage randomly spinning among all enemies. Yeah, it seems like a decent card. I don't know, I just feel like it's kind of weak in terms of, like, control type of mage. Well, I guess it's not like the, what's it called? That, the Warlock deal 9 damage amongst all the characters. Like, random, like, it's 9 damage between all the characters combined, so, you know, it can hit your face and stuff like that. But anyways, you could probably use this in some type of tempo mage. And the mage is like, why would you play this instead of Blizzard in like a control deck? You know, 5 damage can almost clear the board, like if you're facing aggro decks and you play this. You have like a Mana Worm clean this out. Yeah, I mean, overall, like, it's good against aggro decks. I'll just leave it at that. I mean, it's not like 5 damage to all enemy minions. That'd be too broken, but... Oh my gosh, Cure Collector Mage. Whenever you draw a card, gain +1/+1. Wow. Really interesting card. Yeah, this will probably be used in Tempo Mage. The main issue is, like, there's a lot of card draw that Tempo Mage has. Secret Tempo Mage. You have Arcane Intellect, Alunaths. Eventually, like, they'll just, like, whack people with this card. The main issue is, in Hearthstone, there's a lot of hard removal. There's, like, you know, Priestess Silences, there's Spellbreakers running about, there's Sunkeepers, but overall, like, the card's decent. It's kind of like the Gadget Sand Reporter. The Daring Reporter, I'm sorry. I mean, if this thing stays up, and your opponent really can't deal with it, eventually you're just going to whack. So overall, pretty insane card. I think it will be playable. Probably not in some type of, I guess, control mage possibly. Marsh Drake. Huh, 3 Marsh Drake, Battlecry, summon a 2 and poison Drake Slayer for your opponent. I guess you could use this in like Dragon Priest. The main issue is like you have a lot of early game. So, I don't know, you have like a Cleric. Well, I guess you don't really want to get rid of like a Cleric or Shadow Ascendant. That's the thing. Yeah, that's kind of weak though. That you give your... I mean, if it was a 2-1 without Poisonous, it'd be a lot better, but like, I mean, the stats are insane for her 3 mana, you know. If this thing can stay on the board, like, you can kill your opponent in like a handful of turns. Doing 5 damage to your opponent is insane. This card possibly will see play. Guess you have stuff like Dustbreakers, but even then, seems kind of weak. Like the poison, though, that poison effect kind of ruins this card, but I think it could possibly see play. It's not like you can Divine Spirit Interfire that card because that poison minions, the poison Dragon Slayer is going to kill it. So, yeah. Dark Mire Moonskin, 7 mana, 2/8, kind of weak stats. Spell damage +2. I don't know. I guess this could possibly be used in some type of combo deck. Tempo Mage just feels like too weak. Probably some type of like combo druid. I know like Crypt was playing this combo druid with like Malagos, but even then, why would you need this? I think you can maybe use this in some type of control deck. Possibly even Arena. I mean, Arena, you know, there's some Bone Mares, you know, you play this turn 7, your opponent's probably going to ignore this, and then you Bone Mare it. Becomes a 6/12, so pretty decent value. I don't think this card will really see play. I think it will probably see play in possibly Arena. You have stuff like Steed, Bone Mares, makes the card really good, but overall, just weak card for Constructed. Rabid Worgen. 3 mana, 3/3. It's a warrior card. Rush. Also, instead of Ghoul, we're gonna have Worgen. It seems like an alright card. Probably used in some type of tempo warrior. You could even like use like this could be used in some type of like a rage / tempo warrior. There's something like we could use like Rampage on this. This trades like you coin this out like turn 2 or something like that. You like Rampage it. Overall, okay card. I think it will probably see play in Temple Warrior. Okay. Tangle Fur Mystic. 3 mana, 3/4, so the stats are pretty good. Battlecry, add a random 2-cost minion to each player's hands. The main issue is like, I don't know, it's kind of like Hungry Edton in essence. You know, there's a lot of good 2-drops, and there's a lot of bad 2-drops. There's stuff like Doomsayers, there's stuff like Patient Assassins. Dirty Rat's rotating out, so that's probably the best 2-drop. But like, I guess you could use this maybe in some type of like aggro, like token druid deck. But like, I don't know. It's just you give your opponent a 2-drop as well. You know, you could be playing it against a control deck, and you could be giving them a Doomsayer for heaven's sakes. So, or some type of like, you could give them like a Tainted Zealot too. Tainted Zealot is a 2-drop, especially like with Warlock. You know, given like a Tainted Zealot spell, which is spell damage to a control Warlock who has 5,000 board clears, will destroy you. So this card is like a high RNG aspect card, but overall, could possibly see played in some type of arena, or possibly even like a token druid, but even then, it's kind of a stretch. Hench Clan Thug. Whenever your hero attacks, give this minion +1/+1. Yeah, I mean, this card will probably see play in like all aspects. I mean, it can be used in like arena, it can be used in like constructed. But the thing is, like, well, what I was thinking was Nizal's first mate is rotating out. Like, that would be insane with this card. You know, you play Nizal's first mate, you coin this out, that becomes a 3/4/4. 3 mana 4/4, and then generally, like, you'll keep tempo, like, the entire board. But yeah, this probably be using some type of tempo deck. Like, the thing is, like, I guess Paladin could possibly see, like, you could get, like, Purifier Maulers, give this thing Divine Shield. Pretty decent. And Warrior, yeah. You have, like, Fiery War Axes, Arcanite Reapers. I think it will see some play. Even, like, a Token Druid. Whenever your hero attacks, like, you can pretty much attack every turn as Druids, so. Probably see play in, like, some type of Aggro Druid or Tempo Druid. Nightscale Matriarch. 7 mana 4/9 rare priest card. Whenever a friendly minion is healed, summon a 3/3 whelp. Yeah, I mean, it's a pretty decent dragon. Like, 4/9 is alright. I mean, the stats are okay. It has decent value, though. It's kind of slow, though, but I guess a lot of dragons are going to be rotating out. Like, we're losing Operative, Buckworms, Historians, Deathwing, Death Lord, so a lot of dragons are going to be rotating out, so I think this card's okay. This card will be used in some type of Spiteful Summon or Dragon Priest. Just overall, any type of Dragon Priest deck. Decent value, and you summon a 3/3. So, I mean, it has pretty insane value if it can stay alive for a while. Quartz Elemental. 5 mana, 5/8. Can attack while damaged. It's a Priest Elemental too, so it's pretty interesting. The main issue is, like, we were seeing a lot of Purifying Priest for a while. The main issue is they're losing Purifier, they're losing Cabal Song Stealer. That's 2 silences right there the Priest can use. But yeah, I guess this card possibly will see play. Maybe in some type of OTK Priest deck. I mean, you know, 16, that's 32. So technically, if you have like two Divine Spirits and 1 Inner Fire, you can almost kill your opponent by turn 6, which is pretty nuts. But like I said, your opponent possibly will ignore it. It depends. Like, if you're playing like a Priest, well, I mean, you're going to be playing a Priest no matter what it is, unless if it's like some type of Elemental Shaman. But like, the thing is, you know, your opponent's going to have to deal with this card, or they're going to have to trade it in with like 3 attack, because they can't leave it with -2 health because you can always heal it. But like, overall, it's a pretty decent card. I think it will be played in some type of OTK combo Priest. The main issue is, like, we really haven't seen Elemental Priest, but if it can stay alive, like, the thing is, oh man, at Purifier, thing is, Purifier was part of Main Street, or was part of Karazhan, I believe, but it is rotating out, so I guess you have Silence as Priest though, so you'd still play some type of Purifying OTK deck. Well, the thing, Silence OTK Priest deck, I mean, Purifying is rotating out, but, you know, Priest still has Silence. They have a lot of healing, so overall pretty interesting. Underpowered Steambot. 4 mana, 0/9 taunt. This could probably use its, I don't know, it's kind of weak in terms of stats. Like a 0/9, like, it's pretty much just like, my life is your shield, that's what I would say. I guess you could play this in some type of taunt warrior. You have stuff like Rampage to make this like a 3/11 or something like that, but it has okay value. Even some type of enraged warrior. You have stuff like Enrages, you have Rampages. Give him damage, friendly minion, +3/+3 under fire. Deal 1 damage to minion, give it 2 attacks. So you have okay value with the card. It's just, you gotta be able to give it value. Which I feel like Warriors like, I guess Paladin could, like, you have stuff like Blessing of Knights, Steeds. So, could see some play. Cutthroat Buccaneer. Oh, is this a pirate? Oh boy. Oh my gosh. 3 mana, 2/4. Rogue card. Combo. Give your weapon +1 attack. Yeah. I mean, we've been seeing a lot of tempo rogue. And we probably will see some more tempo rogue. The main issue is like we've been seeing like a handful of decks. We've been seeing like a mill Kingsping rogue, and we've been seeing like some tempo rogues. This card will fit in like some type of tempo rogue. It fits the Kelsac synergy. This is a 3 mana card, so this becomes a 3/5. Woo! Pretty insane, and you give your weapon 1 attack, so it can do even more value trades. I think this card will see playable in some type of aggro rogue deck. Divine Hum. So this is a Priest card restore. 6 health to all friendly characters. So yeah, this card will probably use in some type of, I mean, this card could be used in almost any type of priest. We saw the Elemental Priest card that we saw a handful of cards ago, but restore 6 health to all friendly minions. Yeah, it's just the thing is, like, the thing is, Elemental can use this really well. The main issue is what? Divine Spirit is 2 mana, so you have to have 4, 5. You have to have at least 7 mana to pull off the comp. To use this Divine Hum. Divine Spirit is 2 mana, you have to have 2 of those, so that's 4. So that's 6, and then you have to have an Inner Fire, that's 7 mana. So you can almost kill your opponent by turn 7. Unless you have like some type of silence. I mean, the thing is like you double the Elemental's health, that becomes 8, 16. Then you double it again, that becomes 32. So you can pretty much whack your opponent, kill him instantly. Unless there's some type of like Druid or Warrior, but even then they'll take a lot of beating for that. But I think we'll see play. Walnut Sprite. This is probably we drew a card. Oh, it's okay. It's a neutral monster. 3 mana, 3/3. Walnut Sprite. It's a neutral Echo. Yeah, has okay value. Well, the thing is, what I'm wondering is like, how does Echo work with like Kelseth? So, say like you play this and like, I wonder how it works because you know you buff all the minions in your deck by +1, and Echoes puts a copy of it to your hand. So would it be a 3 mana 4/4? That's one thing I'm kind of curious about. I mean, 3 mana 4/4 is pretty nice, especially like you play like 6 mana, you get like 8 mana worth of stats, which is pretty okay. But like the card seems alright. The main issue is it doesn't play around any type of void clears. Maybe you can play this in some type of token druid. Like the card just seems okay to me. I don't think it's like gonna be super broken. Okay, another gosh dang broken thing. Dark Possession. Warlock. Oh boy, I'm gonna go on a rant right now. Deal 2 damage to a friendly character. Discover a demon. Oh my gosh. Great. So they need another thing to make Q-Block better! I'm sick of Q-Block! I'm sick of it! Another reason to damage your characters. You possess lackeys, dark packs. I think Q-Block needs a nerf. This card's gonna be disgusting. Discover a demon. You can get like a hooked reaver. You can get stuff like a Void Lord, Jiraxis. Pretty insane value. I'm honestly sick of it. I'm sick of Warlocks. I mean, I'm not sick of Warlocks in general. I'm just sick of Q-Blocks. They're too gosh dang broken. They have like pretty much Reno Jackson effects. They have 2 dark packs. That's 16 healing for 2 mana. Spellstones. That's at least 3 healing. So 3 to 7 healing. They have their Death Knight, and then they have Mistress of Mixtures. So that's pretty much over 30 healing. I can tell you, this card's gotta be broken. Discover another Void Lord. Seems terrible, man, for me. It's gonna make me have another heart attack from this stupid game. Snap Freeze. This is going to be a hunter card. Oh no, it's interesting. Oh, so it's a shatter. So this is a 2 mana Snap Freeze. It's a mage card. Freeze a minion. If it's already frozen, destroy it. You can use this almost in any type of mage deck. I know a lot of decks where I know a lot of like they were like tempo mages, seeker mage, whatever. We're running Breath of Sindragosa, and you can use this as like another like synergy with the spell. So you play like a Mana Worm, your opponent plays like a sizable minion. Use Breath of Sindragosa, then you can Snap Freeze it, and you'll have like insane value on the board. You'll have like a 3/3 at least Mana Worm. So, and it's decent removal. Like you play a Blizzard, you can whack your opponent with. You can destroy one of your opponent's minions. Yeah, it's gonna have pretty insane value. Could be seen in Arena too. The mage was like in Arena, like it's not constructed where you play like freeze effects. I mean, I guess you could have some freeze effects. You have like glacial shard and stuff like that, but even then. I mean, card will see play. Mad Hatter. 4 mana, 3/2. It's a rare, neutral. Battle cry. Randomly toss 3 hats to all other minions. Each hat gives +1/+1. I mean, this card will probably be used in some type of like aggro tempo decks. The thing is, like, the Mace was like your opponent's gonna have board clears. They're gonna have them by like turn like 4. Like, you play a bunch of minions. Your opponent's gonna probably play a fire. So this card you would have to probably coin it out. I mean, it's good like in terms of like mid-rangey decks. The thing is, like, you play these other aggro decks, like it is an RNG aspect card. Main issue is like we've been seeing a lot of Q-Blocks, so they're gonna play some minions, but like you can get decent value from these hats, but it is RNG aspect. It's 2 aggro decks going head to head. I mean, all these hats could go on your opponent. They could all go on your minions. So it's kind of like a toss-up card. Really RNG aspect card. But, like, it seems really nice. I think this could be used in aggressive decks, so. Oh, boy. I need to start going fast. Life Drinker, 4 mana, 3/3 beast. Battle Cry, deal 3 damage to the enemy hero. Restore 3 health to your hero. I mean, it's pretty decent value, It's like pretty much like a 4 mana, like 6/6 in essence. So, I think this card will see play. You can use this in almost any type of deck. Like 4 mana, 3/3. The stats are kind of weak, but I guess like. The 3 damage to the enemy hero actually will pay off, possibly in the long run. It just seems alright. Like, it's not gonna seem, like, super broken. I mean, 4-mana, 3/3, like, there's a lot of minions that kind of dies too, but the value seems okay. Especially you could use that in, like, some type of, like, Zulok deck. Oh my gosh. Like, deal 3 damage to enemy hero. You play, like, a mirror matchup Zulok deck, oh my gosh, please. Just seems alright to me. Probably more of, like, some type of... Like, constructed... It just... I'd rather play, like, something like a Call to Arms or, like, a Mega Sword than that, though, in, like, aggro decks. That's what it boils down to for me. I think it could see possibly some play. But I do need to get going really fast. Furious Etin. 7-mana, 5/9 taunt. Yeah, it's a pretty insane value minion. This, like, pretty much stops your opponent on board. This could be used in some type of control warrior. I mean, it seems alright to me. Like, you have stuff like Blessings of Night and Steeds. You have Rampages for warrior. Like, it just seems overall like a pretty insane card. And you know, like, the only real threat it has is, like, getting Sunkeepered or, like, Eldar Peacekeepered or something like that. But, like, if it can stay alive, like, it can pretty much destroy. I mean, that thing can, like, tank a bunch of damage and, like, pretty much destroy your opponent's board. Witchwood, 1-mana, 1/1, Zulok card. Stealth, Death Rattle, give a random friendly minion +2 health. Yeah, it seems like a pretty decent card. Just overall Zulok. Possibly Q-Block. Like, the thing is, like, you can play this and then set up, like, a insane Defile play. Like, you can buff your Void Lord. You can even use this in some type of, like, Zulok. You can do, like, summon, like, 2 Flame Imps. Play like a Witchwood Imp and then play, like, a Flame Imp. And then you trade this early and, like, you get, like, a 1-mana 3/3, which is pretty insane. Same thing for, like, Vulgar. You can play this turn 1, and Vulgar, you'll get a 2/6. So, pretty insane value. Cauldron Elemental. Your other elementals have +2 attack. It's a neutral, 8-mana, 7/7. You'll also probably see play in elemental decks. The thing is, like, I don't think this will be used by the priest. Probably just, like, elemental shaman in general. Even, like, control mage, like, getting +2 extra health could be beneficial in the long run as well. I mean, it is, like, a little slow, but it does have insane value with the +2 attack. We're almost done. 2-mana, 1/1, give your minions +1 attack. Okay, so it's a neutral card, so this could be used in some aggro decks. I mean, just overall in general, like, pretty decent. Like, you play this, you play Power of the Wild, like, pretty insane value. Like, you can use this almost in any type of aggro deck. The main issue is, like, the stats are weak, but I guess, like, in terms of value for the Death Rattle, it's pretty significant. If it was like a 2-mana 2/2 and then with this Death Rattle, that'd be way, way, way too broken. But yeah, this will be used probably in aggro decks. Use this in, like, Murloc Paladin, Zulok, Token Druid, just overall, like, any type of aggro decks. Token Shaman even as well. Whoopsies. Sandbinder. 4-mana, 2/4. Battle card, draw an elemental from your deck. It seems alright. I guess you can, like, try to get elemental synergy together and stuff like that. But I guess you draw a card. I guess it allows you to get to your, you could use this in, like, Death Knight Jaina, Elemental Mage. You can, like, give it one more step to get into your Death Knight, but even then, like, 4-mana, 2/4, kind of weak stats, just to draw an Elemental. I don't know. This card may see play. I don't know. We'll see. I just don't think it's... I mean, it has okay value with drawing Elemental, but, like, the stats are kind of weak. And, like, your opponent's going to try... Like, your opponent will probably just avoid the card. Because, like, it's not like they're really going to be able to... Like, what are they going to do? Like, it's a 2/4. It's not real threatening, you know. Your opponent plays, like, a Megasaur. Like, they're just going to ignore it. Ratcatcher. 3-mana, 2/2. Warlock card. Rush. Battle card. Destroy a friendly minion and gain its attack and health. Yeah, this card seems pretty decent. I think this will probably be used in some type of Zoolock. The thing is, we have, like, Devilsaur Egg, you know, gets, like, it becomes, like, a 2/5, like, pretty decent value, and you get a 5/5, so. Even then, I guess you could use this almost in, like, Q-Block as well. Like, well, I guess with Possessed Lackeys, you're more looking to Dark Pact your minions, or play, like, a War card with it, but I guess this also does the trick. It's just... Card seems alright to me. Just stuff like Devilsaur Eggs, stuff like that. I guess it plays around, it can be used in Kalsa Zoolock as well, so seems pretty interesting to me. Chief Inspector. 5-mana, 4/6. Battle card, destroy all enemy secrets. Pretty interesting card. This could see play. The main issue is, like, Secret Mage has been a problem recently. Destroying all enemy secrets. Like, you know, you can destroy, like, 2-3 secrets, possibly. But even then, like, it's kind of like Eater Secrets. We really haven't seen much Eater Secrets. We've saw just a tad bit. Like, I know some deck, rarely any decks ran the card. But I guess this could be used in Wild, you know, you face, like, Secret Paladin, you can, like, pretty much destroy your opponent's secrets. Which is pretty insane. Like, they can have, like, 3, 4, 5, 6 secrets. 3, 4, 5, at least secrets on the field, so pretty decent value from that. Secret Mage does have a lot of secrets. I guess Paladin has some secrets, but I don't know. The card may see play. I don't know. It's just probably more of like arena card, if anything. Like, we haven't seen, with, like, secrets becoming popular, like, I'm surprised, like, Eater Secrets hasn't been ran in, like, a decent amount of decks. I know I've seen some Eater Secrets, but not, like, super anything. Not, like, in every deck. 4-mana, 1/6 Demon. Oh, it's a neutral demon. Why Steal and Taunt? I don't know, the card seems kind of weak. 4-mana, 1/6. If it had, like, poison. If it had, like, poison instead of lifesteal, it could see played. But, like, this card just seems weak. I guess you can use it with, that demon card, destroy a friendly minion and gain its effects, or gain its, not its effects, gain its stats. I mean, it has decent value with that. The mini speed's like, it would have to be the other way around. So you'd have to like coin this out turn 3, then play it the next turn. Then that becomes like, what, a 3... What was its health? It was like a 2-2, right? 3-3. But anyways, like, it becomes pretty unkillable, let's say the least. Unless your opponent has like a silence. But this card possibly will see play, probably limited, possibly more of an arena card, if anything. Like, the card just seems weak. Like, why would you want to play like a 4-mana 1/6? It's low tempo play. You still have like Blessing of Knights and Steeds and stuff like that, but even that seems kind of weak. Deranged Doctor. 8 mana, 8/8, restore 8 health to your hero. This could be played in like aggro decks or even like arena. Like aggro decks, they really have to worry about taking damage because in essence they're like trying to whack you as fast as possible. But like Q-Block could use this, really beneficial. Control Mage. Even like arena restoring 8 health to your hero is really beneficial. And it has it has pretty nice stats as well. 8 mana, 8/8. Restore 8. So 8 is a serious number, I guess. Swamp Leech. 1 mana, 2/1. Lifesteal Beast. This could be used in aggro decks. The thing is, this could be used in Hunter. I think probably mainly Hunter. You have this. You have Crackling Razor Maw. You can give this like +1/+1 or like +3 attack. Or +3 health or whatever you want to say. And then you can coin like Howlmaster and just whack your opponent to death and like they really can't do anything. But this card will probably see play. The thing is, gosh, this would be broken if it was in like, if Market Yashiraj was still a card in Constructed. This becomes a 4/3. Your opponent cannot do anything. It's kind of like the Enchanted Raven card. Pretty broken, but... Power of the Wild becomes a 3/2. Probably used in aggro decks. Possibly even Arena. Like, Arena... The thing is with Arena, you play minions on curve. And, like, having 1-drops is really nice. But anyways, last card of the expansion! Night Prowler. 4 mana... 3/3, rare neutral monster battle cry. If this is the only minion in the battlefield, gain +3/+3. Whew. And it's a beast. It seems alright to me. I guess like you could do some like insane trades to where you get like a 4 mana 6/6, which has pretty insane stats. I mean, it's just gonna be a burn to get this thing on the field, especially like you're facing aggro decks, you know. Like your opponent's gonna play a lot of minions, so you know it's like kind of hard and like, well, even like it's like aggro versus aggro, you know, like someone's gonna have a minion on the field, pretty much regardless of where it is in the game. So this card may see play, might be more of an arena card if anything. You coin this out like turn 3 or something like that. You do a value trade, coin this out. Pretty insane value. But then again, I think it possibly will see play. Anyways, I'll just leave it at that. But anyways, that's it for me. Remember to subscribe and follow my Twitch stream, twitch.tv/IBelongInChallengeOrGG. I will stream later today, but I kind of want to play some Halo Wars, but I might just play something else. Anyways, Sophie's bargain, so I gotta go. Bye-bye.